Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we'll be doing like a really small coverage of how I was able to clear 3-star Terrormaton. This is not a 100% run. I got smacked like just simply because somebody missed a one of my units end up missing a little bit of a stripping here, but it's okay. It's still doable. It's still easy. And of course, there's like a couple like things that could go wrong and could throw it all off. But before we get there, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's get straight to it. So in this, I can't get any faster than like some of the top clears, but we're kind of there. So we're running, of course, Lilium, Dinah, Holden, Yelly, and Nell. So it's meant for great things, but if Yelly or Lilium takes the hit, it's game over. Like if they get the defense down in the heal block, it's over with, because they'll get hit and then Terrormaton will reset and then do like the big hit and then knock the rest of the crew out. So let's just start it up. Y'all get to check it out, and let me see if my team has it, and make sure. Okay, of course it happens. It happens to where like it's not gonna be so hot, but like there's still like a kind of like a huge chance. I don't know, like I don't know yet. Okay, we have a chance still. We have a chance. Okay, look at all that monstrous damage, y'all. I'm telling you. Look how much damage. Okay, so it's gonna do the speed up, but then that's gonna happen, and that's it, y'all. That's it. Like that's the run. Like that's it. Like I love that whole thing. I'm pretty sure somebody else has put something like this together, but if you want to clear this with 3 stars and be able to get down into the nitty gritty like that, and be able to like get your clear time up to where you can have like a 10 out of 10 on that, I mean that's available. So let's go back to it, and then like we'll kind of go a little bit over the characters, and then I'll give you like kind of like an in-depth guide of what you want to use for that. So of course, Lilium, the thing that you want to do with her, have her as close to as much crit rate as possible, and then of course crit damage as much as you can, but you also want to have as much attack, or enough raw attack to boast that crit damage. I could lower that down and make the crit damage higher, but for some odd reason I'm like addicted to like having a lot of attack. It's just like a me thing. I have her on a Fury Kenai white thing. I mean, these are like decent rolls. 30% is high as you can get on both of these. It'd be nice if I had that, but their red rolls is okay. And I would like to get a Blade of Disorder up to like a 12 to 15%. That is, I want to say the highest for that. But yeah, have her on that. Try to boost up these numbers right here. That's going to be your bread and butter right here. These two numbers, and have everything else set up. And then of course, Yelly, I love her so much. I've been learning how to like curve it. A lot of people have been giving help as far as like world chat. Is the 70%, because she gives herself a 30% increase. So I'm trying to wean this down a little bit to where it'll be to a plus 70 additive altogether, and then those numbers can go elsewhere to where the crit damage could get higher, and for the attack to get higher if possible, because we're also on Revelation, and Revelation shell, the passive, the ability is for it to do 12% of the max indirect of the target's max HP, on top of the total damage being 180% of the unit's attack. So that's really important. And then of course I got lucky with these 30% and then 28% of that. And then I wish this was Blade of Constance, and that'd be awesome. But I mean, she does crazy damage, and I'm like one dupe away from getting it to where she'll do final damage dealt and then final damage taken. And then of course Holden. We have Mr. Holden here. Holden, I swapped Holden away from just standard. He had a defense set where he performed last and the fight lasted a longer time. I went ahead and invested into his skill 1 because I wanted to have him have the speed necessary to go first. I need him to go first to be able to put that strip instead of waiting so long and the fight lasting forever. So we have fast everything, as fast as you can get him. And then of course his effect accuracy needs to be up so that strip can be applied. Of course, I don't have his S3 maxed out. There's probably something else that I'm missing here within that I don't know of. No, it's just still that. So the strip is still a strip, right? That dispel can just be stopped at level 3 because it goes up to a 50% chance of landing that. And of course, effect accuracy is super important. I have him on artisan, of course, defense, speed. This really doesn't matter. It's probably gaze, but I just have it on that because I mean he is still a damage dealer based off of defense, so it doesn't hurt to have it. There's been times where the old way I cleared Terrormaton, he would still wipe out with just him still landing his stuff. Next we do have Nailu, right? Nell. So that's what she keep forgetting. She comes as this. So Nell, I have her a hella like giga fast. You need to have her fast. Her effect accuracy could go up some more. The vulnerability, I wish I would have moved that. I can move that up. I mean, I can, but this is what's super important. You want to make sure she is fast. Make sure she's fast. You want it to where everything times up just right. My last unit that I have to show, there's some discrepancies with it, but it's okay. You want her effect accuracy up to where she can learn that, land that invulnerability. But her main thing is she's gonna push up your highest attack DPS to go back up to the top to get that kill right at the end. That's exactly what she did to Lilium right at the end. She did her S2, moved her up, and then boom, straight up for a follow-up attack. Pretty much, it's almost kind of like a low-budget Lily. And then we have our final unit, which is Dinah. Dinah, I did her down bad. It's okay. You can't win everything, right? So I have her decently quick. I mean, I can put a little bit more oomph into her. I had moved some gear around just to make her land where she needs to land. Of course, you want have her like level 45. If you want her like if you want to boost her up and give her like the extra push, I mean, get her the extra 5 speed. Give her the extra 5 speed. She deserves it, right? Eventually, that's the end game that I will be getting to, is moving all my level 45s up to level 50s. Give them the extra speed. Give them the extra boost. I mean, at the point of this game is that's what you're trying to do at the end, is getting all these units up. And you want her effect accuracy up to where she lands these debuffs. She lands vulnerable and defense down. So be aware of that she and Nell do the same thing with the vulnerable side. But here's the thing. Nell is speeding up. Nell is going to speed you up. At this point, I really want to try, instead of bringing Nell, I want to level up Bayotin and see if that is my missing link for an even faster run, because Bayotin does the crit damage, I want to say. So that'll give me like a stepping stool of who I need and being able to like crush down on all this. So yeah, that's really it. That's the run. I have her on Alicorn. The shell really doesn't matter. I'm really just going for the double swift, just to help her with speed. I mean, like I said, the rest of that crap doesn't matter. You really just want this team to just go boom, boom, boom. You want all your supports to land all their debuffs, and then of course you want Yelly to handle business. And then Yelly actually works as a double down with with Holden. If Holden doesn't land the defense down, then Yelly will land the defense down, and then Lillian will piggyback off of that, and then just, you know, Giga slap the hell out of Terrormaton. So that was it. I mean, thank y'all so much. This video lasted a lot longer than necessary. I wanted to make sure I cover each and every unit. Jesus, I'm just like messing up there. Make sure to cover every unit that's involved, and make sure I go through the rundown and explain who's on who. Of course, the last thing I didn't cover was the shell that's on Nail. It doesn't matter. It could be hell. It can even be Codex and Magic. You just want somebody that has double speed, just double speed. You know, you just want any Swift. You know, Swift Might, Swift Rush, Swift Raid. It doesn't matter. Just have some fast shit on her. And outside of that, thank y'all so much for tuning in. That was another clear using like different teams. And of course, this is no Lily. I know it has 3 other SSRs. I know, but it's just the fact that Lily's not being used, which is like the giga chat of them all, to be able to drop crazy stuff and like rotate your DPS in and out real quick. And this is just without the usage of that and a stripper. So like, yeah, it's always a great thing. So thank y'all so much for tuning in, and make sure you like, subscribe, and let's get it up, because I would love to make videos like this for the community and be able to expand on what I can put together to make, I mean, just fun content, because we're running, I mean, at this point, we're just making like a bunch of different clear teams for this, and just giving different ideas for people to be able to copy and or really use as a reference guide to be able to like clear all their content. So again, thanks, peace.